So funny, it has the nutritional facts on here. 0 calories, 0 fat. In this video, I'm going to be giving you an overview of one of Amazon's bug out bags, or emergency kits. This is the Ready America 4-person, 3-day deluxe emergency kit. It's about $115, but if you're new to this channel, my name is Wes, and welcome to Backpacking Central, where we're all about hiking, survival, and preparedness. Let's get into it. Still got the tag on it. This one expires in October of actually this year. If you look on the tag, here's a list of just all the stuff that's included. Starting out, just a pretty boring, still got some strings on it hanging off, pretty boring red looking bag. Other than Ready America, this could be any sort of, Jan Sport bag. It's a shame it doesn't have pockets on the side here, little mesh pockets to put water bottles or anything. Really, or on either side. It doesn't have them on either side, which is a shame. They really cheaped out on the bag here. You could put all this stuff in another bag, like if you had a similar bag, one with more padding, because these are pretty non-existent padding. This is not going to be comfortable to wear for any kind of extended period, which if you're going to need this, probably going to be wearing it for an extended period. It's got absolutely nothing on the back here. This is just something to sell it in, cheap to sell it in. You probably already have a bag. It weighs about right under 20 pounds. It's 19 on my scale when I measured it. When I weighed it, it does have the front pocket. Another reason you want to maybe put it in another bag, it doesn't say Ready America, so therefore people who know what this is know what you have. The good thing about it being a boring looking bag, it's not tactical looking, not bug out bag looking. So if you're, in worst case scenario, you're walking around, you don't want to get robbed. If you have stuff or special stuff. Granted, if you need it for 4 people, you have most likely some people with you. It does have a decent grab handle. Nothing on the bottom in terms of extra real support. These straps aren't great. This looks like pretty cheap plastic. But anyways, it's a bag. Most likely you're not going to be needing this, but you can put it in another bag. Alright, getting in the front here. I might have moved stuff around, so I don't know exactly this is how it comes in terms of what's in where. Starting off here, we got just cheap old emergency ponchos. 4 of them, obviously. This is for 4 people. Reusable, waterproof. It's got a hood, which I don't know why it wouldn't have a hood. But there's your 4 ponchos. It does have a little whistle with a little necklace thing. Wear around your neck, make some noise. And then we got the emergency blankets. These are the Mylar kind of looking. Let's see, what are they made out of? Retains 90%, 84 inches wide, 52 inches long. Should be 52 inches wide, 84 inches long. That's what it says on here. So you guys can see that. But anyway, so here's 4 emergency blankets. Pretty minimal. You're going to be sleeping on the ground. I don't think this comes with any kind of other shelter stuff in terms of, other than building it yourself. It would be wise, especially since this is for 4 people. Even if this was for 2 people, they make this for all different kinds of people, numbers of people and numbers of days. One of you can carry this, and other people can carry some other sort of bag that you have, whether that's more food, more water, or a hammock or a tent or something. So there's the 4 emergency blankets. Here's a Ready America multi-tool. You can put this on your belt or whatever, or in your pocket for more ease of use as one form of defense. Just says Ready America on the side. It's pretty, not the greatest material, but it'll work. It's got some spring in it. Got the little cutters in the middle and a few attachments on the inside, which is interesting. Usually they're on the outside and they come out. But maybe that gives you better grip. It is smoother on the side here, grabbing it. But these are on the inside. It's got a screwdriver, file, knife, saw, stuff like that. And then you fold them, obviously like normal. All other multi-tools, you can put it back in the little pouch here. But that's the multi-tool. That I believe is everything. Yes. Flip this up to get in. Now this is pretty well packed here. starting out, you got one pair, these tough gloves. I don't know exactly what they're made out of, but you've probably seen these gloves before. Let's see if they even fit my massive hands. I don't even know if I've tried these on. Tight fit, but they work. Probably for other people, they're gonna be a lot bigger. It's got a little padding. You've got interesting. This is more the tough stuff, and these are soft. And then the back of this is tough. It's just an interesting design. But just one pair, for moving logs, moving stuff, sharp stuff, climbing over stuff, fence, anything, prying stuff, moving stuff out of the way, wood, or a door or something like that. That would be very helpful. And here, these, which have become a hot commodity recently, these are N95 masks. There's 4 of them. Come in a little bag here with, I think, 1 pair. Let's see. 8 gloves. 4 pairs of gloves. I don't know if that's a pretty small package for. I didn't think there'd be 4 in there, but there should be 4 pairs of the the blue nitrile gloves. This is for obvious stuff. Whether it's dust or some sort of airborne something in the air. These are good to wear. This is also another way to get masks in a store. In certain scenarios. Most people are going to go for the masks. Obviously, they're more popular now, more places sell them. But going for the little kits, these are the ones that have these right. I believe you can get these on Amazon, but Home Depot and I think Walmart. I'm not sure, but I know Home Depot sells these. I don't know if they're in the store, but they do sell them, at least on their online store, which doesn't help you for the mask thing. But if they are in the store, it does. Here's safety goggles, pretty cheap. Safety goggles, for eye protection with whatever kind of work you're doing. Pretty boring looking, middle school science looking safety goggles. But there are 4 of them. Could come in handy. You got glow sticks. Let's see. How many have there's 4? Yeah, 4 glow. Light stick is what it calls. 12-hour green 6-inch light stick. It's got a 32-inch lanyard on it, hanging around, light illumination. Break one of them at a time for, 1 a day for your illumination. You're probably going to want to bring a separate flashlight, which I don't believe this comes with. No, it does. It's got a crank one, but you probably want to bring it anyways. This is kind of this is very budget bug out bag. Tissues, 4 packs of tissues. I guess to wipe. That's not going to be fun. Or blowing your nose. They just threw that in there. I don't know. That doesn't really give you a ton of use. You do have duct tape. I don't know what's in there. This is only This is 10 yards, so not a ton of duct tape. Building shelter, temporarily fixing stuff, fixing cuts or whatnot on you. I believe all the stuff in here is U.S. made, which is nice. Then we have cleansing towelettes, alcohol wipes. These are nice. There's a good amount. There's 12 of these in here. Looks like you can use these for a bunch of different ways. You can use these. Clean your hands, clean other stuff, and whatnot. Then we got the first aid kit here, 107 pieces. Nice orange, bright, high-vis color. Just for bumps, bruises. Pretty standard stuff. Medicine, bandages, injury treatment, references, instruments, tweezers, safety. Pretty generic, but it'll do the job. Then you have biohazard bags. These are rubber banded together. Looks like a cheap rubber band. They break, but they're a pretty good size. They got the little biohazard logo on them. I don't really know what you would put in here. Probably not going to be using these. I guess you could fill them with leaves and lay on them, because it's probably better to lay on that than the ground, which is what it seems like you're going to be laying in, or whatever you can make. They don't have any cordage or string or nothing other than the lanyard for for the whistle and the light sticks. There's no kind of cordage to tie anything up. You might want to, that's $5, $10, depending on how much you want. You can get the big old, like 100 feet of it, I think, for $10. Paracord, which hold 550 pounds. Worst case, you could rappel down something if you really needed to. But anyway, so here's the crank radio flashlight. 4 functions. It does have a battery. I mean, obviously it has a battery in it, but you can charge your phone off of it. So that can be, a pretty useful way. I think down on the website it said you can crank. It's kind of loud. Crank for a minute, and you get 30 minutes. I think it is. Let's see how much cranking that did. Yep, light works. 3 LEDs. Oh, you do 1, 2. Pretty bright. I only cranked it there for about 5 seconds. Oh, now it doesn't work. Yep, no, it doesn't work. So it only, you gotta crank it for, a decent amount of time for it to, oh, there you go. Or you can just crank it as you go. When you stop cranking. Oh, there you go, now it's off. But anyways, it's got 2 brightnesses, 2 levels of brightness. It's also a radio, siren, cell phone charger. You can go here through the radio stations if you even know what this, this is how they used to do it in cars. You had to do the little dial. But yeah, you can just change it. It shows the numbers on there. Or just FM, it looks like. And then this is, I guess, the volume. And there's plugins for headphones, which means there's speakers on here somewhere. I assume on the back here. But flashlight never runs out of battery, assuming the battery and the stuff in it works. But yeah, granted, you probably want to take this out of the package. And it's got a nice little place to put the handle. They're pretty good size. It's cheap plastic, but it works. For light, you probably, like I said, want to have another form of light in some way. And then the main thing takes up most of the room in this bag is the box, which is most of the weight too. Pretty heavy. This is food and water, which is what makes this the 4 days. And then it's pretty generic, no pockets in here, no padding, nothing. It's a pretty boring, basic bag. And I think I'm gonna actually try this. Since it expires in October, might as well try some of this lifeboat food. The box, you can take it out of the box if you want. I left it in. It's a nice way to package it, and it's not like it takes not like this box takes up much more room. But you got these 4 survival food packs, SOS Food Labs, U.S. Coast Guard approved. 6 fortified food bars. Let's see, 2,400 calories. Be 2 a day, 2 per person per day. 2 food bars per person per day. There's only 4. Oh, there's 6 here? Oh, there's 6. Okay, so 3 days. 3 days. I was like, it looks like there's only 2 here. So I guess there's 3. Oh, here we go. And then this expires. Oh, this says September. Interesting. This says expires September 21 this year, but this says October. So I don't know if they messed up there or what. But it was not expired yet. See how they taste. Yeah, 400 calories a piece. So you have 800 calories. Wow, that is not a lot. Never tried one of these, but it'll be interesting to try. So you got four food bars for 4 people, and you could also divvy this up too. So like if one person doesn't want to hold all the weight, you have a couple bags, or even one more bag. You can have them, or if you get stranded or separated, or stuff like that, this would be a good thing to hand out to them, obviously in addition to the other stuff, but maybe divvying out weight, because this is the main, this is probably 10 of the 20, probably more, probably 12 or 14 of the 19 pounds, because all this other stuff, and this has got decent weight. If you take it out of the package, it'll be even lighter. This is probably the next, which is literally nothing. But those are the 4 food bars. And then you have the drinking water. I'm going to try this too. This is what weighs a lot. Obviously water is what, 8 some pounds a gallon. I guess this is what, 1 liter, 34 ounces, which is enough. I mean, that's my Nalgene. This is 32 ounces. 32 ounces. that's a little bit more than this, which is 30 points. That's a day. Or that's for 3 days, not a day. That's for 3 days. This because there's only 4 of these, so this is supposed to. Let's see how much this says. Consume 1 package. Consume 1 package per person per day. So it says use this all in a day. So I guess you just drink. And then it's so funny. It has the nutritional facts on here. 0 calories, 0 fat. Sodium, less than 5 grams. I guess there's sodium to make it last 5 years. I don't know. Carb 0, sugar 0, protein. Like, really? Why do you gotta put that on there? Aqua liters with a Z. Made in USA, baby. Like I said, all stuff made in USA in this whole bag, which is nice if you're into that. 5-year shelf life on the side here for emergency use. Consume 1 package per person per day. Twice as much in warmer climates. So 4 people, I guess you just drink all of it in a day, or you can ration out, and then you just eat the terrible food. Replace if not consumed by best if used by code date, which is when, right here, November. This one says November, interesting, so they split the difference. So food is September, and this is November 30th. Never tried one of these, so I'm curious. I'm gonna see what this. See if it just opens like this. Not open very nicely at all. Definitely takes the air out pretty quickly. I guess you gotta have use the little knife to cut it. I should be using the knife to clean it. Interesting, they're packed. They're packed as well. I've seen what these look like. They have plastic wrap in them. They smell like. I was wondering, they smell like something. Kind of like grapefruit. There's in the 3 different packs here. 3. I'm not going to eat a whole ball. I'm just going to eat a little bit of it. Oh yeah, they're individual. Look at that. That's nice. They stick together pretty well. Pretty hard. I mean, they are rocks. I mean, they've been sitting here for 4 years probably. I mean, it's a 5-year shelf life, right? Yeah. Means they've been sitting there for longer. All right, let's see what these. You guys are getting the first glimpse. It's a little greasy. It's got some grease on it. Ugh. They don't look like they would taste good. It's not as hard as you'd think it would be. It's like a cookie. Like a sweet cookie. Like a dry, sweet cookie. It's very crumbly, I guess. It's not, I thought it would be a lot harder than this. Really densely packed. I don't really want any more though. It's not great. I mean, if I just survive and I'm gonna die, I'll eat it. I don't know, it's got a weird taste. It's probably got a terrible aftertaste too. Or it seems like it would have a terrible aftertaste. Let you know in a minute here. I'm about to put the rest of the ground here. Actually, no, I'm just gonna wash it down. Let's get out here. Wash it down with some 4-year-old water. You got a little tab here you pull. Oh, it's a nice little, does not like being opened. There's no smell to it. I don't think. It looks clear. Tastes like water. No. It's got the little, it's hard to see here. I don't want to tip it over. But the plastic that rips off from here, it's got like a plastic seal. It kind of stretched it and pulled it. And I didn't know if I didn't want to take the, rip it off, rip the tab off without it ripping. And otherwise you just poke it, but it's a nice little way to do it. And then let's see if it seals. Oh, it's got a little leak. Other than that, again, if you're going to drink this, just do not microwave carton. If you're going to drink this in a day, one a day, you don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, but it tastes fine. Nothing, doesn't taste weird, but it's got that bar is still in my mouth, so it's not like any sort of refreshing. It would be if you ever had to pull this out, but. And it's actually, it's not bad. Not bad. So there it is. There's my overview / review / taste test of the Ready America Bug Out Bag. I'll put links in the description for where you can get it. I know Amazon and Home Depot you can. I'm sure there's other places, but yeah, it's got the home, office, school, or car. So wherever you want to stick it. One every 5 years. $115 I think on Amazon. I think it's $120 at Home Depot. So not bad. Pair it with some of your other survival kits and survival bags, or just another bag in general. But there it is. Go check it out. Catch you in the next one. Peace.